Yo, what's up guys? Video number 3. Currently 5 weeks out from my men's physique competition now. It's getting difficult, but just powering through it. So today I wanted to talk about something which a lot of people have been asking me about, considering it's only summer's around the corner. Been asking getting a lot of questions about, how can I shred for summer? How can I get lean? What are your tips and advice and all that stuff? Now, rather than me answering all the individual questions, I just thought, fuck it, I'll make a video. There's a couple of topics I wanted to talk about first, and I'm going to start off with basic supplementation. Now, a lot of people get too caught up about supplements. People think that, you need to take a magic pill, or you need to smash a load of fat burners, or, people think about getting on Anavar and shit like that. No. You need to just stop, because there's only a couple of supplements that people really need to use as a beginner to actually start losing weight. Now, I'll show you a couple of the supplements that I start with. And the first one, honestly, it's just as basic as this. Impact, my protein, just a chocolate flavoured one. It's nothing special, it's cheap, it does the job. You can get caught up spending a lot of money on decent protein, and I recommend get a decent protein, and this one works for me. It's worked over the years. I've never really had to switch it up, but it's affordable as well, because I'd rather pay £30 for a bag of 2.5 kilogram protein than spend 50 quid, you know what I mean? Unless obviously you've got spare income and you want to blow your money on that, then that's fine. So secondly, a basic multivitamin. Honestly, this is just to keep going through the day. It's got all your vitamin A, D, E, K, C, all that kind of stuff. This is just generic health, a generic health supplement that I would always recommend someone taking. I can't lie and say it makes me not ill, because I do every now and again get colds, but I think it does work, Also, another supplement that I do recommend taking is, again, another one by MyProtein, omega-3 fish oil. This, this is just a brilliant antioxidant. It works well. It lubricates the joints in your system. I always recommend taking it. And another one for the joints, the glucosamine, HCl, and chondroitin. This is from MyProtein. Now, I've started taking these as a recommended, because I used to just get glucosamine, but glucosamine sulfates, but apparently these are the bit more upmarket ones, so these have been working well for me. So that is pretty much it for what I take from my supplements. So throughout the day, I take the multivitamins in the morning. The protein, I have with my breakfast within the oats, but that's into diet, so I'll come on to that in a sec. But everything, I usually take all my supplements in the morning to get them out of the way. Remember just to wash them down with a glass of water always after you've had something to eat though, because those multivitamins can make you throw up if you don't eat anything beforehand. So secondly, which is obviously absolutely the most important part of the cutting phase, is your diet. A lot of people think that, just going to the gym works, and yeah, it does, but diet is the main place. Like 70%, they say, pretty much the ratio between training and diet, 70 to 30. The first thing that you want to make like a baseline to like where you need to be eating. So I start with like my maintenance calories. Now, as a beginner, maintenance calories is a set amount of calories that you need to just basically maintain the same weight. So if you're 75 kilogram and you go onto the calculator online, which there's one dead easily, bodybuilding.com, you just type in your age, your weight, your height, and it fires out some results and tells you how many calories that you need to stay at that weight. And then it'll tell you below it how to lose them, how to lose weight. So it might say you need 2,000 calories to stay at that weight. Then you might just look at that and think, right, each week I'll decrease the calories by 200. So again, you'll be putting yourself into a deficit. So your calories are below your maintenance. You're eating less than you need to maintain, so you're obviously going to lose weight. That also works for bulking as well, so adding more calories, bulking up. So with my diet, for shredding, I pretty much keep it consistent throughout the weeks. I don't like to change things up too much because it really confuses me. Like trying all different types of carbs, meats, is great, but try and keep it consistent for a bit. So if you're going to have 4 chicken and rice 4 chicken and rice dishes throughout the day, which I'm not saying do that, but then make sure you do that over the week. So you're not constantly chopping and changing everything, because it's quite easy to track your diet if you're on MyFitnessPal, which is just an app which tells you how to track your calories. It becomes really easy to understand, if you're losing weight from the amount of calories you're having and stuff. So I would recommend finding your maintenance calories, decreasing your calories each week if you can, cut the shit out your diet. So there's no need, especially if you're cutting, to be, eating a lot of like crap food, processed meats, cakes, biscuits. At the end of the day, we're only human. We love eating shit food, but don't get too caught up in eating a lot of this food, because it's no good for you. If you're gonna get like a can of Coke, go for a Diet Coke, or if you're doing the same with Monster, go for I drink Monster Energy on a cup but making sure it's the sugar-free one. So just simple things like that can really have a positive effect. Cutting the sugar out. You don't want to cut the sugar completely out of your diet. You'll go insane, especially if you're just trying to shred up for summer. But keep your eye on what you're eating throughout the day. Track it. Maybe if you're really just starting out, just each week take something out of your diet that you don't that you usually have. So replace a bag of crisps for a banana or something, or just the usual crap that they tell you in school. Don't eat crisps, chocolate, and all that. But it's true. If you eat that kind of stuff, you're gonna get fat, and you're not gonna look good for summer, especially. So another little tip I'm gonna talk about is my workouts and cardio. Cardio. So it's a word that nobody likes to hear, including myself. I fucking hate cardio. But I've got to do it, and it does work. So cardio is one of those things that, you've got to get into once you get into the habit of doing it, it actually becomes all right. Like, I don't actually mind it now. Just put my headphones in and just smash out 20 minutes a day. Or, well, recently it's gone up to 30 minutes. But each day you should be looking at your workouts, at your diet, and then you think to yourself, right, I'm going to set myself a goal. It's Monday. Right, this week I'm going to burn off 200 calories in cardio in 4 of my sessions. So you do 4 sessions, I don't know, chest, triceps, back, legs, shoulders, etc. And at the end of them sessions, go to the cardio machine and burn off 200 calories. You don't have to get too caught up about time. I like to just go off calories. So now my calories is at about 300. I'm burning off about 300 calories 5 times a week after my session, and it really does help. So going into your workouts, I don't know what kind of splits people have. Like, people have the classic bro splits, which is just like your back, biceps, chest, triceps, shoulders, legs, arms sort of thing. I personally do push-pull legs. Works for me. It's not a video for now, but if you look it up, it's just another method of training. So, like I say, just smash your workout, do your cardio, look at your diet. Your supplements as well, like, look what I showed you. They really do help. And when you are starting out, if you, don't get too caught up looking at the scales either. Like, the scales can be a bit deceiving. They obviously are, don't just, neglect looking at your weight at all. But take pictures of yourself every day. Every day, doesn't matter if you don't feel like you've done much in the day, but if you've smashed a load of cardio and you've ate really well, take pictures every day from the same position in your house or whatever, in the same mirror, preferably in the same lighting at the same time. So I usually take my pictures in this one mirror in the morning, every morning, and then I'm able to track what I'm looking like. I'm thinking, right, I'm making progress, so I'm doing something right. Because what you don't want to do is just keep changing things every day. Your diet, your training, if you keep it consistent, you will notice an improvement. So in terms of what I've talked about, your supplements, I've shown you what to do. Your diet, like I say, maintenance calories, calorie deficits, all really easy stuff to understand once you've done a bit of research. Cardio, just a couple of sessions a week. Start with 200 calories. It's 3 to 4 times a week, and then say, right, the following week I'm going to do 300 calories. It's just as simple as that. Keep it on top of what you're doing. Make little notes in your phone. Always, just a good way of doing it. Take pictures every day of yourself, and don't be shy to weigh yourself as well. But I hope you've all got some gained some knowledge from that, and if you haven't, then I'm sorry. But if you have, thanks, and let me know what you think, and I'll keep making these videos. So I'll catch you all soon.